Okay. I am safe in the knowledge that absolutely nobody is watching this, but I thought I would go ahead with a very, very terrible tech test for the simple reason of partially I wanted to try out this kind of overlay. Okay. The other problem, of course, in the knowledge being absolutely nobody is watching this. I just realised my Twitch dashboard is playing my stream in the background, so I could hear myself. That was fun. I wanted to try and see if my wall behind me, which is, as you may have seen from some of the other videos, is sort of a weird flat turquoise colour, is any good for green screening against. As you can see, no, it's not. It's too shiny. But these are the things we deal with. I believe in the words of Loading Ready Run and others, it not perfect system. You may have also noticed that I am considerably more hoarse than usual. This is because I've been suffering from a cold this week, and one of the things that's been really affected has been my voice. However, whilst sat not feeling very well, I had a particular craving to play this, which is Star Trek Elite Force, which I remember being a lot of fun. I've spent a little bit of time this afternoon getting it running on Windows 7 because it turns out it's quite an old game. The actual trickiest part was getting it so that I could stream it, but I think I've got it working, so I thought I'd have a little bit of a stream before the Culture Clash podcast gets going a little bit later this evening. Fortunately, Loading Ready Run is streaming, which means that most of the people who might be interested in watching this are over there, so I'm safe that nobody's watching at all. So let's get going. Let's go for normal. Now, you play as Alex Monroe. They've been very, very fun, very, very careful with that, because Alex can be male or female, and they don't have to change the audio. Well, you can be Alexandria or Alexander, but they just call you Alex. For this one, I think it's always fun to try the female versions, just to see exactly if they do occasionally drop the pronouns and get them wrong. Gotta love the LCAR style menu system as well. Now, I've fallen at the first hurdle. This is a very old game. I have to disappoint you though, it's not the actual original, it is... Ooh, green screen is going funny on that. From a sort of a re-release a few years later as a Star Trek action pack. It's been a while since I've used the DVD drives on this computer. They're a little bit stiff and don't like to open. Right. Let's actually put the disc in the computer. If I'd thought ahead, I would have bothered to actually install a no CD patch for this. But you know. Let's let that boot up. No, don't auto-run Windows.
Welcome to Voyager LCAR's menu system.
Awesome. Right, let's try that again. Normal, female, engage. Right. I see where this is going.
Welcome to Voyager LCAR's menu system.
Maybe I should have tested playing the game a little bit more before I started the stream. Right. Bear with me a moment. I think I know what the problem is. There's actually two CDs. One is the normal game of Elite Force. The other... Ooh, is the expansion pack. And I think we need to be playing the expansion pack in the drive. So let's see if this works any better.
Welcome to Voyager LCAR's menu system.
There we go. Success.
On Stardate 48315.6, the USS Voyager was transported beyond our control, 70,000 light-years across the galaxy to the Delta Quadrant. There, without aid from Starfleet, we began our 70-year journey home. In our numerous encounters, we came into contact with many dangerous and violent species. Having a limited crew with no chance of reinforcements, we determined that we needed a specialized team to handle the more dangerous situations. Tuvok, Voyager's chief of security, assembled an elite force of security personnel named the Hazard Team. Ensign Monroe is second in command of this uniquely trained team. Equipped with 7 of 9's experimental anti-Borg weapon, the Infinity Modulator, the Hazard Team has beamed to a Borg cube on a dangerous mission. However, the team was quickly overwhelmed, and the iMod is now in the hands of the Borg. Separated from the rest, Monroe is attempting to rescue the team.
So, actual voice... Oh. Look at those textures, aren't they amazing?
Monroe to Tuvok. I've been cut off from the rest of the Hazard Team. I don't know where they are.
Ms. Monroe, we have isolated your team members' life signs. They appear to be trapped in the tertiary power modulation chamber. Rescue them at any cost.
Acknowledged. Tertiary what?
Yeah. I'd forgotten how good the graphics were in this game.
Ensign, I've uploaded your mission objectives and tactical information. Review it now before proceeding.
Mission info key. Oh, it's tab, right. Destroying Borgs will activate force shields and Borg enemies. Okay. Well, that's fun. If I remember rightly, you have to dodge the laser lines. Not that they actually bother telling you that. Can't go that way, that's a force field. The last thing you want to do is shoot Borg. It does not end well. So yeah, it's actually a pretty good game. It's got actual proper voice acting. Although this version is a patched version. 7 of 9 wasn't actually voiced by Jerry Ryan until patch 1.2. They released the game without 7 of 9 being voiced by the right voice actor. Okay, no, since for whatever reason this one uses power, this one will regenerate. I don't know why that hurt me from that range. Deactivates the Borg. Shoot that, because why not? Oh. Of course it's C to crouch, why wouldn't it be control? Aha. That's what your weapon ammo stations look like. All sorts of fun. Right. Okay. Dodge that guy. Dodge that guy. That was nearly a problem. No, don't come after me. behind me? No. I said, don't come after me. Talk about immediate res. Right, where do we go from here? Some glowing conduits. Oh, shoot that. Ooh, right, that's a ladder. Health terminal. I don't actually know what button activates the health terminal. Not that one. Yeah, because that's exactly the button I would have thought to use. Oh, old control systems. At least they're on WSAD, I suppose. Right. No, nothing there. Nothing there. What's that jump? Do we even have a jump? Oh, right. I'm just going to rebind some of these. To something more sensible. Right, there we go. Up the ladder. Something tells me I don't want to touch those. Usually crackling noises is a bad sign. Right. We crushed one. Aha! That will actually let us safely shoot Borg, right. I'll say safely.
Monroe! My savior! Get the IMOD. It's on that table.
That's better.
Thanks, Monroe. Let's go.
It's just
Thanks, Monroe. I'll get Odell back to the ship.
force field? I don't see a dis node here. Must have a special power source.
Of course, the old plot device, right?
I'd come with you if I had an iMod, but let's say I stay here and hope end.
Coward.
Hey, nice shooting, Monroe.
At least the Borg are kind enough to give us plenty of power control. Dumps. Right. What else we got?
Hey, Monroe, if you're not back in 5 minutes, I'm not going in after you.
Arsehole. Yeah, ladders are a thing, aren't they? Right. Oh, looks like a power source to me. And that looks like a exploding power source.
Support just beamed in and they're...
I don't think he's alive anymore. At least the force field's open, and I haven't got him to worry about anymore. Borg really should change their passwords. That should shut the ones in this area down. I do like this phaser because you can do all sorts of just random damage. I'm a child. Yeah, there we go. Ah, that's what the plasma filter was for. Oh well. I like that it's still got the yellow area where it used to be. Oh look. Hello, Starfleetsman. What did you do that for?
Sir, I was hit. The Borg took the team. We were there.
Now I'm gonna have to do the jumping puzzle.
You've done all you can here.
Aye, sir.
Oh dear, right. Stand here. Oh look, it's an elevator. very thoughtful leaving these everywhere. Wasn't quite a perfect plan, but it did the job. Sure would be a shame if somebody phased that. Oh no, that's the makeshift lift, isn't it? Right. Well, let's put some phaser energy in. I mean, it can't hurt, right? Smash the state and all that. Doesn't it? They take an awfully long time to die. To left, right. Entering new area. Loading screen. I don't think the loading screens are supposed to look that broken. He's dead.
Go to Voyager. I've located the hazard team. They're trapped behind some sort of force field.
Acknowledge this. See if you can locate the control console for the force field.
It's there. I blew it up.
Hey, be careful.
Shoot it! Oh look, plot twist.
Well, what was I supposed to do?
Hello, Tuvok.
Ms. Monroe, your tactical approach was, shall we say, tactless.
All right, hazard team, report to debriefing.
Nice going, Monroe.
I'll be shooting you later, asshole.
if I may, how was I supposed to know the panel would explode?
That point is not relevant, Ms. Monroe. A given situation is not as predictable as you might desire. Your reckless decision has caused the death of you and your teammates. You have failed.
Uniform texture.
Had you followed standard hazard team procedures, you may have survived the simulation and achieved your mission objectives.
Yes, sir.
I mean, he looks just like Tim Russ, doesn't he? You just wouldn't know. Had that and Tim Russ side by side, you wouldn't know which was which.
With all due respect, sir, I don't think procedure would have mattered. There wasn't any way I could have possibly rescued them.
Someday, Ms. Monroe, you may be called upon to do the impossible. Consider this to be your personal Kobayashi Maru.
Red alert. All hands to battle stations.
Computer, reroute turbolift to the bridge.
Status.
Captain, we have reports of secondary EPS conduits on decks 8 and 9 rupturing.
Warp drive is offline.
It's just like the TV show.
What happened? We responded to a distress signal from a derelict vessel and it opened fire.
Tuvok, they don't respond to hails. Maybe we need to send a clearer message. Target their weapon systems and disable them.
Firing phasers. Direct hit. Phasers had no discernible effect. Aft shields are down, Captain. Rerouting auxiliary power to the shields.
Captain, I'm getting reports of extensive damage on decks 9 and 10. We're not going to survive another hit.
Photon torpedoes, full spray.
Torpedoes away.
Oops.
Everyone all right?
I am undamaged.
What just happened?
Captain, we seem to have been torn from normal space. I think we've been pulled through some sort of isodimensional rift.
Where are we?
Apparently, here, Captain.
Technobabble,
Sensors and most of
technobabble,
Voyager's primary
technobabble.
systems are offline. Until repairs are made, it may be difficult to ascertain exactly where here is.
Captain's log, stardate 53854.7. Voyager was attacked by an unknown force and transported to some kind of starship graveyard. Whereabouts unknown. The ship is heavily damaged. Communications, propulsion, and other systems are offline. Until repairs are done, we're utterly helpless. Stranded. Let's get this ship back together, Chakotay. Get damage control online. Harry, find out what you can about those other ships, and exactly where we are.
Oh, I've got no weapons, I can't shoot the bridge crew.
Captain, there's a containment leak in engineering. If we can't get it sealed, we're going to have a warp core breach.
Ensign Monroe, you're wearing a hazard suit. Get down to engineering and help Alana seal that leak.
Why me? Damn it, I'm a soldier, not an engineer.
Captain, we're drifting. Attempting to compensate with maneuvering thrusters.
Briefing
We're having a hard time getting any sensor information on those derelict ships, Captain.
I should be able to hear you in here.
Communications are back online.
Ensign Monroe, I believe the captain ordered you to go to engineering.
I know, I was just breaking into a ready room. Oh.
Captain, I have some data on one of the closer ships. It does not appear to have any life signs.
Scan for power sources. See if you can locate a controlling vessel among the debris.
Turbolift controls malfunctioning. Initiate vocal command using manual interface.
Deck 11, engineering.
It's an electric fox in the Steele, and Harry Kim is unfortunately still alive.
Here's the damage control progress for the aft side of the deck.
Good. Who's fixing the data shunt here?
Showers and Chell, sir.
Good. And Renner's on the Jeffries tubes.
Can you give me a hand with this plasma relay?
I'm gonna step back because if I remember rightly, that plasma relay explodes. No, okay. Oh, that's the one that explodes. I can't turn it off now, sorry. Well. Look, it's not perfect system. I mean, I survived. Yeah. I was acting bravely and heroically for the good of the ship.
Sorry, Monroe. The data shunt's been severed here. Everything down this way is shut off.
Hey, we're getting a power surge here.
Monroe, quick! Hit that panel and shut off this relay.
I did what you said.
Sick bay, I've got wounded. Hold on. Medics are coming.
I'm sort of more of a hazard to... Well, I'm glad I wasn't in there. Oh, well, at least the turbo lift shaft is accessible then. Damn shit, nothing ever works. Ooh, let's press this. I like that it failed my objective. It's not my fault the turbo lift broke. Right, can't get out there. Okay, well, we've pressed a button in here. I mean, I'm hoping it does something. Right, well... looks like Culture Clash is just going live, so we will pause Ensign Monroe's attempt to single-handedly kill every crew member of Voyager here, and maybe I will resume this at a later date. Personal mission, steal Janeway's coffee. And now I can't shut down the screen because I can't get out of the window. Awesome. Right.
Logging off LCAR's menu system.
If you go back and watch the start of the stream, Fox, this has been a tech disaster, one after the other. Thank you for watching, Zach.